I'd sit down whilst I have 5 minutes peace and give you a little tour of my homemade planner for the next year. So when I say next year, I mean the 2017 to 2018 school year. I generally go from September till September because it's just easier for me to go with the school year. We have some friends that are at school, and obviously some of the things we do are like term time anyway. So I just find it personally easier to just do it that way. Some of the curriculums run from that and things like that, so it's just easier. So this is the planner in question. I'll take you over to the table in a second to give you a proper look. But I had it spiral bound at Ryman's, the stationers, and it cost about £2 something. So in all, I think this planner cost me under £5. I just prefer to make my own version. When I first did my last year's planner, which I'll leave a link down below for, I was searching for something, you know, that was already made, and nothing suited me. There were some great sites that have free pages that you can use and print out, but again, nothing was really just what I wanted. So I thought I'll have a sit down, try and get something that works. So last year's planners worked quite well, but I have made some changes to this year's one. So I'll go through it now with you. So here's the front cover. It's just an A4 document. I just put my YouTube bit on the front. I wasn't really sure what to do for the front cover, but I thought that was quite cute. I wanted to just keep it simple. So this is a spiral binding that I was talking about from Ryman's. So they just literally put a comb around it. You've got the black back. I think you can have a white back as well. So it just keeps it all together. And as I say, for £2 something, I think it's brilliant. Inside, I've just done a little bit of decoration. Be the best version of you. I got that from Hobbycraft. It was just a piece of card with lots of different sayings and stuff in, which I thought was quite nice. So the first page in here is our long-term plan for the next year. Just basically a little breakdown of what I plan to do, and what my philosophy is, and bits like that really. So the next pages I've broken up into subjects. Some of this is taken from the national curriculum, but we do it in a really relaxed way. It just gives me a few ideas where it comes to especially English and maths. Continue to enjoy, listen to a wide range of fiction and non-fiction books, explore a range of authors and find which ones he enjoys the most. So it's just taken from the year, because he would be in year 2 at school. So some of it is taken from the national curriculum, as I say. Other things are added, you know, that I want to do with him. And there's a list of my resources that I'll use for these different things. It's, as I say, it's quite a loose plan, but I just like to have something to work from and some of the aims that I want to have in place. Next page is maths. Again, recording addition and subtraction in columns. Again, as I say, it's a loose plan. We are by no means really structured. If it all goes off the boil and we do something completely different, that's fine too. But it is good to have something planned, I find, because I just feel a bit lost otherwise. The next page, again, same sort of thing, science. I've actually had to add a bit on the end, which is the Exploring Nature with Children curriculum, which I found, which is actually going to be now our main science curriculum. But some of that will be all covered by this anyway. I've put gardening in and stuff like that anyway. And I'm going to do a separate video on that curriculum because it looks amazing and I'm really excited about it. And it only costs about £12. So that's going to be our main thing next year. And it'll be a lot of nature journaling in with that. Again, geography and history, same sort of thing, just the resources, which I've got 100 history lessons for year 1 and 2, which is a really good book. I'm going to do another video as well on all of our curriculum that I'm going to be using for next year, our books and resources and bits like that, so hopefully that'll be helpful to some of you. Physical education, art and design, again, it's not a lot, there's just a few little guidelines, you know, so that I kind of know where I'm aiming for next year. It just helps me to keep on track of things. So the next page is my weekly plans. I just decorated this with just a little quote. You can teach a child a lesson for a day, but if you can teach him to learn by creating curiosity, he will continue the learning process as long as he lives, which I really like. So on to the actual plan. So what I've done this year is, if you have a look back at my old videos, I had something similar to this. So I had my subjects listed just down here, and that's all I had. This time I've added a little header at the top because I thought that was quite sweet, and to do and to remember this week as well, which I didn't have last time, and I thought that would be really useful. So the idea is to do a rough plan of what I'd like to cover next week, and also I use it as a calendar, so I do have another calendar on the wall as well, but I can write down our activities and things like that, and normally highlight the activities that we're doing in a different colour, the days that we're going to be out, so I know where we are at in the week. But the difference this year, instead of just having this one page like this, I've actually added another page which is other amazing things that we've done this week, and I feel like I needed something like that last year because I was trying to cram in everything that we did spontaneously after I'd planned onto this page, which didn't really work because there wasn't enough room. So I thought I could either stick a couple of photos here, I could, yeah, just write what we have done. So if we went on a spontaneous nature walk and found something and, you know, we're going to continue doing it next week, then I can write it all down here. And I just thought it'd be just like a notes page, a bit of kind of bullet journaling, that sort of thing, just added in. So what I've done basically is this repeated over and over. So there's enough weeks for the school year. I just made this on Word. And it was quite easy just to draw a simple box and just try and get the size in right and stuff. It did take me a couple of nights to fiddle around with it and get it how I wanted it, but I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. So it just goes on the same until the end basically. And yeah, I just stuck another few little bits on the back, but you can personalise it how you want, which is why I like it. And as I say, this cost me probably about, well, less than £5 with the ink and the binding and everything else. So, and also this was in with the other little bits that I stuck in here, these little sayings and stuff. So what I did is I took it to my mum's and laminated it, and I thought that would make a nice bookmark with a paper clip on it. So yeah, I'm hoping this will work out better than the last one. I liked the last one, but it just needed a few tweaks. So yeah, I'm pleased with how it's turned out. So I hope this video has been useful to you. I'm going to definitely do a few more planning videos. I definitely want to go through the Exploring Nature with Children curriculum for you because I think that is going to be amazing next year. So I'll do that one next. I'm trying to get a few planning videos up just before the summer really, so that everyone has a chance to go out and buy anything that I've suggested if you want to and bits like that. And before our summer holiday and stuff like that, so that I don't end up sort of trying to cram it all in before September. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them below. And yeah, I will see you for our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.